I couldn't help it. I just bought no Nendoroid. So, I'm not a big fan of Overlord, but I do like the cows a lot. I like the cow designs, like the personality. And one of those cows I like a lot is Noble Gamma, which I just bought a Noble Gamma Android because number one, I like the cow a lot, and there's not a lot of figures that are like affordable that she is a part of. Like she doesn't have any prize figures. She doesn't have a big cute bunny. She just has this Nendoroid, which is like $50, or you can get a few statues, which are like around like $280, $300, $400. So yeah, this is the best bet for me to get the little deacon little Nendoroid. So not only do I like the cattle, but also I plan on buying the Dark Hero Momonga figure coming out in I think May of next year, May. And yeah, it looks cool, looks badass. I'm a big fan of the design of the Dark Hero. I like the whole concept of the Dark Hero because he's Ainz Al Ghun in disguise, trying to help people, quote unquote, help people, as a way of manipulating them into believing that this Dark Knight hero, this Dark Hero is this amazing hero who can't do any wrong. So by doing that, and then having the Dark Hero side with Ainz Al Ghun, it just manipulates people into believing that Ainz Al Ghun is not a bad guy. He just looks bad, and side with him. And so if anyone in the town's like, no, Ainz is a bad person, then the people who big fans of the Dark Hero just beat the shit out of that person and say, no, you're wrong. Ainz is actually a good person. So it's a very manipulative idea. I love the idea a lot of a dictator or an evil person in disguise as a hero, just to manipulate them into siding with them. Very interesting idea, very complex idea. So I do like the ideas, the themes, and plot points of Overlord a lot. It's just the in between is pretty crap. There's a lot of cringe between A and B and B to C. But I digress with this. So yeah, I bought the Noble Gamma recently because yeah, number one, I wanted her paired with the Dark Hero because she's like the Dark Hero's sidekick in the anime, and in the light novels, which I do like better than the anime. And on top of that, this thing was going like hotcakes recently. So this thing came out in January, and like it just sat. It came out in January of this year and just sat, like no one really bought it. And then recently, around October, which is this month, it started selling like hotcakes because I guess people just noticed, oh wait, the Dark Hero is coming out, and I need my Noble Gamma to be paired with him because it'll look nice. Because the Dark Hero has Noble Gamma as a sidekick. It's not the exact costume that she was wearing when she was his sidekick, but I highly doubt they'll make another Noble Gamma Nendoroid. I highly doubt because she's not a very popular character. So you're lucky enough to just have one Nendoroid of her. She's not like popular enough for like Albedo or like Ainz to have two. She's just a side character that has like one season. Season one is the only time when she's like a main character in the anime. After season one, well, there's 4 seasons of this show. After season one, she's no longer a main character, and she's only a main character like maybe 4 episodes, 5 episodes. So yeah, it's like nothing. But I digress. I digress. So yeah, very nice looking figure. Not a lot of people on YouTube talk about her because I only seen like 2 videos talking about her, and they don't actually talk at all. They're YouTube shorts. One person showed an opening video of them opening the box with Noble Gamma, and that's it. They don't talk about the figure. They don't really show the figure too much. Just a little YouTube shorts, and then another video just showed like a complete collection of Overlord figures, and Noble Gamma just happens to be in the background. They don't talk about Noble Gamma. They just pan the camera, and that's it. That's all you get of Noble Gamma. So I'll be the very first person on YouTube to talk about this little Nendoroid in detail, because why not? I might as well. So yeah, I got her in this little pose, and it looks very nice. I like the metallic effect on the chest plate and on the dress itself. Very nice looking figure. If you turn around to the back, you have a opposable ponytail, which no one talks about. Like, if you look on Reddit, if you look anywhere, no one talks that she has a posable ponytail like Darkness over here. So you can pose it any way you want, and it's very nice, very dynamic, I guess. But yeah, You don't have a whole lot of posability options with Narberal Gamma because, let's face it, she doesn't have a lot of dynamic faces. Not even in the anime itself, she doesn't have a whole lot of dynamic faces. So you got this angry face, which is this is not the default face, okay? This is not what she looked like in the box. I just put it on there because I thought it looked slightly better. But the whole default face in the box is pretty much the same exact face that she has now. There we go. Here is the other face. It looks almost identical. If you look at the eyebrow, it is less angry. So this one is, just a normal flat face, and then the other one, it has angry eyebrows. That's the only difference. The eyes are the exact same, and the mouth is barely changed. One has a more puckered mouth, while the other one just has a flat mouth. But they're very, very similar to the point where it feels pointless to have two faceplates, you know? How about take away a faceplate like this, and then just make it cheaper, make the figure cheaper, because you have one less faceplate. Or two, how about you come up with a more interesting looking faceplate, okay? Because, yeah, that's a big reason why I didn't buy it automatically when it came out. I waited a long time until it went on clearance. But it didn't even go on clearance, really, because there was only 2 left in stock on Amazon, so I just went for it. Because I didn't want to pay $80 and $9 or $100 in the future for this thing. I just want to pay a decent fair price, and the default retail price was, I guess, fair enough for me. Even though you don't really get much because this faceplate sucks, so you really only get 2 faceplates, and the posability in this thing is pretty bland, not very interesting in the slightest. But yeah, even though the posability kind of sucks and there's only 2 faceplates. The design of the cat is very nice, very pretty, very cute. I like it quite a bit. But yeah, there was only 2 left on Amazon, so I bought one, and then it took a little while for the other one to get sold. Maybe 2 days after I bought the my Nendoroid. And then now, if you look on Amazon, you can't buy it from a general retailer. You have to get it from a third-party source. So one guy's selling for $80 plus shipping and handling. So you gotta pay an extra shipping and handling. It's not free. And another guy's selling it for $55. But every now and then it gets canceled. The order gets canceled. I think the order gets canceled because people realize that on Off Entertainment right now, it has free shipping on items that you spend over $35 for. So if you buy Narberal Gamma on Off Entertainment right now, you get free shipping, which pretty much you pay the exact amount I paid on Amazon for the Narberal Gamma figure, which is a good price. Because if the shipping wasn't free on Off Entertainment, usually you pay $8 for shipping and handling, which means pretty much you pay which pretty much means you just pay $57 for the figure itself, because shipping and handling plus the price of the figure, $57. So yeah. But yeah, the only place you can get this for a reasonable price right now is Off Entertainment. You can't get on Amazon anymore, and on eBay you're paying scalper prices, and it's nowhere else except for Off Entertainment. So if you really want this figure still, that's the only place you can go right now, because you don't want to pay stupid prices on Amazon or eBay and whatnot. But yeah, great looking figure. It comes with a staff, and the staff is extremely well painted, very, very well designed. What else you get with this figure? You get this lightning effect, which you can put on one of her hands. As you can see, it's on her hand right now. So you got a little lightning effect, and it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. And then faceplates wise, you get this bland looking face that is not even worth having, because you should have a more dynamic face. Why have it so why have faces that look so similar? It seems like a ripoff to me. And you got this little pouty face that happens when she gets hit in the head by a manga with his little blade, little tap, hey, stop it, stop being an asshole to all these nice people. And what else you got? You got this extra arm to, cross the hands like a maid. And then you also got this other hand and arm to, do a waving effect, I guess. So yeah, there's not too much options for Narberal Gamma. So I understand why people didn't buy her immediately when it came out, but it still looks nice. It looks like a nice figure. Just the posability is not really there, and the faceplates aren't there. So out of 10, I'd probably give it give it like a 6. It's like a 6 out of 10 figure, but once the manga comes out, then that's when this figure really bumps up in quality. It's like getting like what is it? It's like getting one of those side catalysts from like Konosuba, like what's her face? AOS. Or because AOS, all she does is just sits in a room on a chair and tells people, "Oh, you go back to the land of living," or like, "Oh, you go to the afterlife and you'll be reincarnated." All she has for posability really is just waving and doing a sad face or a surprised face. That's literally it. And you pay like $45 for it, which is a little bit less than Noble Gamma, but still, that feels like a ripoff to me in general. And then the other, the other side counters that no one really cares about, like the little blonde hair girl who just has like pouty face and stuff. And again, you pay like $45 for it, like $48 for it. Still rip off in my opinion, but yeah, I'm gonna show a little more poses for Noble Gamma, and then we call it a day. This is what the box looks like if you didn't already know. Pretty nice looking box. Alright, here's over the stupid little patty face. I like that. I like that kind of. You know, at one point I was by the classic original Albedo Nendoroid looking thing, and I decided not to get it because her posability's not there. Like, she doesn't have too much going on in terms of, dynamic of the arms and stuff like that. Noble Gamma has a step up above her because she has a staff at least, she has a lightning effect, and she has a few interesting looking arm dynamics and stuff like that, or hand dynamics. With Albedo, the classic outfit, she doesn't really have much. She has more interesting face plates than Noble Gamma, more dynamic face plates, so that's a step up. But in terms of hands and articulation, posability, you don't really have anything very interesting to write home about. But I will say, though, the Albedo dress one that recently got announced, that one has amazing, well, in comparison, amazing posability and amazing faceplates, very interesting dynamic faceplates. So it's a step above what the original Albedo had, and it's definitely better than what Noble Gamma has going on. But I missed out on my opportunity to pre-order that one, so I can no longer pre-order it. So, whoopsie. Oh, stinky. But, you know what? I saved money by not pre-ordering it, so why not? Plus, I already have the pop-up plate of Albedo in the black dress, so do I really need another one? I'm kind of even iffy on having this Darkness Nendoroid because I do plan on buying the Figma. Actually, I already pre-ordered the Figma, so the Figma's coming out next year or in September. So I can't wait for that. That'd be a good one to have. But yeah, very cute looking figure. I like this quite a bit. Actually, in terms of design, outfit-wise and all that stuff, I do like Noble Gamma a bit more than what Darkness is. I'm sorry, Darkness. I do like you quite a bit, but I like Noble Gamma's design a lot better. It's a little bit more interesting and dynamic. But with that said, Darkness is 100% better in terms of posability. I mean, look at this. She has articulated arms. You can do a lot of these arms, Darkness has a lot going for like $50. You pay the same amount for Darkness as you do with Noble Gamma, and Darkness has a lot more stuff going on. She has posable cabbages, she has posable arms, she has multiple swords, dynamic faceplates, and a different body. So you can swap the body around. So a lot more going for Darkness than Noble Gamma, and same price you pay. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few more poses, and we'll call it a day. Here's a little pose of her running, I guess. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but I put the default face on. The one that came in the box. I'm not sure if you can tell that it's different from this one. I'm not sure if you can tell. It's literally the same face. But yeah, the only difference is the eyebrow. Like I said before, the eyebrows are like more angry, while this one isn't. But it's literally the same face. And then here's sort of a little magic effect. The lightning, like, going like, oh, I'm gonna charge you with this. And Darkness over here looking stupid. But yeah, you don't really get much in posability. You don't really get a lot with the dynamic nature of this figure, but it looks really nice on the shelf. Very nice looking design of the figure. This posability, that's not there. There's not a lot to this figure. So, I wish this thing was like $35 because that'd be a better fair price for this. Like this is good for $50. It is worth your money for $50 for the Darkness one. This one is not worth your money for $50. It's more like a $35 figure, but they charge $50 for it, because why not? Because inflation and whatnot. But yeah, it is not 100% worth $50, but very nice looking figure. If you can get for like, you know, retail price, and you really like Narberal Gamma, then I'd say get it, because this thing's gonna be sold out soon if you don't get it on Ultra Entertainment right now. And once it's sold out, I highly doubt they're gonna have reprints of this one, because this is one of those characters that's like too niche to have a big fan base. Like, it has a fan base. Narberal Gamma does have a fan base, but she's very, very niche. You thought Darkness was niche. Narberal Gamma is way more niche than Darkness, so I highly doubt they're gonna have a whole lot of reprints for this one. Actually, I don't think they'll have any reprints for this one. Like, it's like asking for that little blonde hair girl from Konosuba to have a reprint. Like, I highly doubt she's getting a reprint. So if you really want the cattle, buy it now, because you're not gonna get another one of this. And I highly doubt they're gonna make another Nendoroid which has one of the more, you know, potato sack looking outfit for the, you know, teaming up with, was it, Momonga, the Dark Hero of Overlord. I highly doubt they'll have the potato sack Nendoroid of this, because, you know, she didn't sell too well, and she's not a very popular cattle. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you any with, you know, thinking about buying Narberal Gamma, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who actually reviewed this thing on YouTube, because like no one is talking about this little figure, like no one. It's like, am I the only one who bought this thing? But I can't be the only one who bought this thing. This thing sold out recently. So yeah, or maybe Scalpels bought it. Like, I was the only one who actually bought it, you know, conventionally, and everyone else is like, oh, this thing's gonna sell out soon, and Dark Hero is coming out, so this thing's probably in high demand soon, so I might as well, you know, buy it. So yeah, one last thing I want to show, for anyone curious, she has no bottom. She is completely dressed, no bottom, just boots, and that's it. So with Darkness, she has pink underwear. With you know, Narberal Gamma, she has nothing. She's a completely flat base. So it's interesting how with this they felt the need of model underwear and stuff like that for Darkness, because you know, it's not great in terms of gripping from the top to the bottom because of the you know, the underwear and stuff, because you don't need all that base and plastic right there. You can just have this and it'll be more tight and more of a tight fit. So this one is superior in terms of bottom half posability than this one, because this one's hard to pose with the bottom because of the skirt. The skirt keeps falling off way too much because it's not a tight fit. This one's a tight fit though. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helped you any with buying Nendoroids in the future. And yeah, I will be buying more Nendoroids in the future. Just not right now. I gotta wait until next year, because there's not too much I actually want now in terms of Nendoroids. Plus, I already spent quite a bit of money on other anime figures. I don't feel like buying more anime figures right now. Just on the way until I recoup more money, and then once I do, I will get the stuff that I want next year. Because next year I do plan on buying Ainz Goon, which has his own reprints. So that'd be nice to have an Ainz with my Narberal Gamma. And way later on, there'll be you know, Ainz Goon in his Dark Hero costume or manga, and I'll get that one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the Dark Knight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the Albedo in the dress Nendoroid. I already have Albedo in the dress for a power play. I don't really need a Nendoroid, even though it does look like a nice Nendoroid. I don't need to get it. And on top of that, I heard Faye Valentine and Spike Spiegel will be getting Nendoroids, so that's definitely a must buy for me. I'll buy those immediately when they come out. That's just me, because I do love Cowboy Bebop a lot. And I completely missed out my opportunity to buy the Spike Spiegel SH Figuarts action figure a while back. It came out like 2 years ago for like $35. I should have gotten it then. And now it goes for like $200 online. Because screw you guys, screw you everyone who actually wanted one. Now you gotta pay stupid scalpel prices for it. So yeah, that sucks. But you know, shame on me for missing it, because I should have known about anime figures a while ago. Because I watched Cowboy Bebop, I watched Overlord, I watched Konosuba, I watched Kill la Kill all in college. And college was back in like 2018, 2019, 2020. So I should have known. to buy anime figures when they come out and stuff. I should have known all about that kind of stuff, but I didn't. I didn't get into buying anime figures until recently this year. So yeah. Anyway, that was my little rant. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Say goodbye. See you guys later. Done. Okay, so a quick update. I just swapped the heads and faceplates of Noble Gamma and Darkness, and it made Darkness look like an emo badass. So that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Maybe there is some merit to having like 2 duplicate faceplates, because yeah, Noble Gamma, she has freaking one angry face and one slightly not angry face, and it's basically both the same faceplate. But if you have 2 Nendoroids or multiple Nendoroids, you can make them look like Noble Gamma, pretty much. You can. And it makes Darkness look like a badass right here, look. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, pretty much. And yeah, there's freaking 2B in the background, and it's on top of an Xbox One original, my favorite console design. I know everyone keeps saying like the Xbox One original looks like a VCR, it's massive and clunky, and I'm like, no, it looks nice, and looks nice and sleek. I like the design. It also has like this big, massive, like macho vibe to it. Like, it feels like something that someone who drives like monster trucks, or someone who is a trucker would want to have as a console. It looks like very masculine. It's a very masculine looking console. That's why I like the design of the Xbox One the best. But yeah, I digress. I didn't make this video for the Xbox One. I made the video for the freaking Nendoroids. But yeah, the cool thing about Nendoroids is you can swap the heads, you can swap the arms, body parts, whatever. It's very customizable, very interesting. It's like Lego minifigures basically, but more complex. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Darkness looks freaking badass right here next to Noble Gamma in our freaking Darkness costume. So yeah, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video.